Did you try trading crypto but lost money? Would you like to know when to buy and sell in the crypto market? Looking for the next 50 times or 100 times crypto investment? Would you like to receive winning crypto trading signals instantly? Do you want to network with other winning traders? Join the Crypto Millionaire Fastlane VIP trading group today. Go to cryptomillion.co to join now.
Welcome to Crypto Millionaire Academy, guys. Thank you for following the channel. Appreciate your support of our channel and what we're doing here. Today, big news. Fidelity applies to launch a Bitcoin ETF amid accelerating institutional demand for BTC. So Fidelity, as we know, is one of the largest investment brokers in America. And they have just filed with the Securities and Exchange Commission to launch a Bitcoin exchange traded fund, or also known as the ETF. The ETF will track the price of Bitcoin as measured by the performance of the Fidelity Bitcoin Index. Fidelity seeks SEC approval to launch a Bitcoin ETF. Guys, this is big news. When you see major mainstream brokers like Fidelity, FD Funds Management, a subsidiary of Fidelity, has revealed that it plans to provide financial backing for a Bitcoin ETF called the Wise Origin Bitcoin Trust, CNBC reported. On Wednesday, the company filed a Form S-1, a preliminary registration statement for the fund with the SEC. The filing explains that the Wise Origin Bitcoin Trust is an exchange-traded fund that has issued common shares that will trade on the stock exchange, which has yet to be named, adding, the trust investment's objective is to seek to track the performance of Bitcoin as measured by the performance of the Fidelity Bitcoin Index PR, adjusted for the trust expenses and other liabilities. The sponsor of the ETF is FD Funds Management, while Delaware Trust Company is the trustee. Fidelity's Digital Asset Services is the trust custodian and will hold all of the trust BTC on its behalf. The filing describes the Fidelity Bitcoin Index PR is designed to reflect the performance of Bitcoin in US dollars. According to CNBC, Fidelity confirmed it has filed a prospectus to sponsor a Bitcoin ETF. However, the company refrained from offering further comment due to the preliminary nature of the filing. In an email statement, Fidelity wrote that an increasingly wide range of investors are seeking access to Bitcoin, has underscored the need for a more diversified set of projects offering exposure to digital assets, elaborating, the digital assets ecosystem has grown significantly in recent years, creating an even more robust marketplace for investors and accelerating demand among institutions. So that was from Bitcoin.com. This is also on CNBC.com. And Fidelity to launch a Bitcoin ETF as investment giant builds its digital asset business. So, not going to read everything to you again, but I'm just going to say some things I've noticed in the differences between the ETF. The ETF, if approved by the SEC, will track the performance of Bitcoin as measured by the movement of the Fidelity Bitcoin Index, a barometer the investment giant established to track the price of the digital currency. Whether the SEC approves the plan, however, remains a key question. The regulator has not to date granted any company permission to create a Bitcoin ETF, arguing that the market was not ready yet despite a growing number of applications. So this is important to know. Currently, the SEC has denied all applications for a Bitcoin ETF. The SEC last week acknowledged a Bitcoin ETF proposal for Van Eck. I think this is their second proposal. Although the Fidelity-backed trust does not intend to sell Bitcoin, it will use the cryptocurrency to pay certain expenses, which under current IRS guidance will be treated as a sale of such digital currency. To be sure, Fidelity's bid to back a Bitcoin ETF is far from its first venture into expanding into the world of digital currencies. It established Fidelity's digital assets in 2018, a subsidiary that has since deployed its cryptocurrency custody and trade execution operations. The early endorsement was enough to draw clients ranging from institutional investors like hedge funds and family offices, according to its top executive. Bitcoin, along with thousands of other digital coins, has seen a flurry of buying over the past 12 months as a growing number of investment managers and banks grow comfortable considering it as both a potential investment opportunity and a medium of exchange. Though the world's largest digital asset has struggled in recent weeks, its current price of $52,430 is far above where it traded 1 year ago, under $10,000 according to Coinmetrics. So they're saying this Bitcoin ETF is just a matter of time. I think Fidelity gives it a lot of credibility. I think Fidelity is the biggest investment company to apply for a Bitcoin ETF. Earlier this week, former Trump administration White House Communication Director Anthony Scaramucci jumped into the fray for a Bitcoin exchange-traded fund, with his Skybridge Capital joining forces with First Trust Advisors, according to a filing. So, other people have jumped in. This is on the Wall Street Journal as well. So the SEC has repeatedly rejected applications for Bitcoin ETFs, blocking investors from buying into the market through a financial vehicle whose low fees and tax advantages have helped up in the way the stock and bond funds are sold. But the industry remains hopeful some funds will eventually break through. Fidelity was one of the first major financial firms to embrace cryptocurrency as an asset class, and its chief executive, Abigail Johnson, has long championed the market's potential. That's important to remember. So global funds giant Fidelity joins the race for the first U.S. Bitcoin ETF. So that's huge, right? You have Fidelity, the $4 trillion fund giants, applied to list a Bitcoin ETF called the Wise Origin Bitcoin Trust. So we have all these companies, Van Eck, Wisdom Tree, NYDIG, also in the game for the first Bitcoin ETF. So it's going to be interesting to see, but obviously someone's going to get it done, and it's going to be big, right? So Canada has also now approved several Bitcoin ETFs, with the first purpose Bitcoin ETF swelling to have around 800 million under management since launching in February. Exchange-traded funds are securities that track certain assets, indexes, or sectors in which investors can buy or sell shares on the stock market. They are a usually popular method of investing, as they provide an easy and regulated way to gain exposure to certain assets. Crypto enthusiasts hope a Bitcoin ETF will gain approval and provide major institutions a way of investing safely in the world's biggest cryptocurrency and boosting the price. Grayscale Investments, which currently runs the biggest Bitcoin fund, in March, it is interested in filing for a Bitcoin ETF. Michael Shanashing, the firm's chief executive, said Grayscale was of the belief that the Bitcoin ETF would be something that would be well received by the investment community. So these guys are already on it, and this is going to happen whether we like it or not eventually. The question is, who's going to be the first, right? Fidelity is the sixth company within the U.S. to apply. There was joining Wisdom Tree, Van Eck, First Advisor, Skybridge, and Vacarai Digital Assets, NYDIG Asset Management. So all of this means is the same as what we said before. More and more institutional money will flow into Bitcoin, right? That's where we're going. And when that happens, the price of Bitcoin will go exponentially up. And when that happens, a lot of people will be really rich, and they'll be filthy rich, right? So that's what we're looking at right now. Will this Fidelity Bitcoin ETF get approved? And if it does get approved, how does it change the game? And it will change the game in many ways. So like you said, hold your Bitcoin. Bitcoin's going to be here for a while. Hold your Bitcoin. Continue to invest in Bitcoin. And keep following my channel for more information. But also follow my channel and join our VIP group to get your trading trades, okay? Alright guys, thanks for following the channel. God bless America. Appreciate your support. Just a quick news update about Fidelity applying to launch a Bitcoin ETF, the largest institution to apply for a Bitcoin ETF. So what a difference a year makes.
Did you try trading crypto but lost money? Would you like to know when to buy and sell in the crypto market? Looking for the next 50 times or 100 times crypto investment? Would you like to receive winning crypto trading signals instantly? Do you want to network with other winning traders? Join the Crypto Millionaire Fastlane VIP trading group today. Go to cryptomillion.co to join now.